Hello everyone. Today we will make an origami of a F-15 fighter jet and a launcher to mark the 75th anniversary of Israel. Here we have the launcher, which is also the runway, and that would be the plane. Let's start with the plane. Notice that you have a turquoise square marking here. This square should be downward, touching the surface. This is the back of the plane, and this is the front of it. All the folds here are end to end, so all I'll do, I will emphasize which end to which end in the video with markings added in post. For example, we will start by folding it in half end to end. Pay attention that you fold it as accurately as possible. Let's take this edge, and we will fold it to this end. Basically fold and get the corner. It is important to keep the corner sharp. We don't want a bent nose. Then tighten. And flip to the other side. Now open. We have this line that sticks out in his direction. We will take it and fold from the top corner to the bottom while keeping that line of symmetry. And tighten. Now we will fold again like before, but this time pay attention. We fold back as we keep this line. The line of the same tongue we folded earlier. Notice how it looks from the side. And don't forget to tighten. Note that so far you have received this, and that you kept that symmetrical line. Now open. Take this corner and fold it to the middle line, that middle line of symmetry. It is important to keep a sharp corner. Now that we fold, notice that the fold back was performed only on the folds we previously made. That is, when you fold, pay attention to how we folded back. Now the same for the other side. Note that the folds you made meet on the middle line. And don't forget to tighten. It's particularly important to tighten the sharp edge here. It is the nose of our plane. Now we open. Fold this corner one more time to the edge, symmetrically to the axis, same as we did at the beginning, and we redo the forward fold we previously did. Now take a finger and gently close the fold. We will notice that by doing this, we have created a pocket in the paper. Take a finger and open the pocket to flatten it. We flatten the pocket when its lower part is parallel to the bottom of the page. And we will notice that the folding of the pocket is symmetrical between the sides. Now just repeat the same thing on the other side. Note that this is what we got so far, and don't forget to tighten the folds we made. Now open the fold and pull out its inner part. The inner part is folded out to the right or left depending on the side we pulled out, right to right, left to left. You got two protruding parts, whose outer triangle we will fold inward to the axis of symmetry. Note that we already have the dent of the fold in the paper, so simply follow that dent. Now we have some complex folds to do. Take the corners that were created for us and pay attention to where I point, and fold them up until they touch the line above them. It is important that you pay attention to which corner I pointed to and which folding line. Notice that when folding the corner, you are careful not to tear the page at the edges. That fold forces the rest of the page to fold, and therefore you need to be gentle with that. Make sure that you are as symmetrical as possible and that your sides are pretty much the same. This was one side, now fold exactly the same on the other side. Note that you can go over the fold before folding to prevent the page from tearing. Let's take the same fold we did now and fold it inwards. We will fold it in the same way we did, just on the other side. After folding that, you should see a straight or symmetrical line between the sides. And if it's not symmetrical, try to refold the last fold to make it symmetrical. Let's take the corners I'm pointing to and fold them inward, towards the line of the axis of symmetry. Be careful not to tear the page when you fold. And of course, don't forget to tighten. We fold in half, inward. Start tightening from the head back, and align according to the end of the tail. Now pay attention to the marking that shows you where to cut with scissors. Hold the plane like this, and according to the marking, cut the two tails. Before you cut, align the edges to match each other. Note that this is what we got. Now let's fold the wings. We start from the nose of the plane as we take the wing and fold it towards the line of symmetry. Basically clamping from the nose so we have a sharp corner. Then follow the fold along the body. Now do the same, only the other wing on the other side. Notice that we got the airplane as symmetrical as possible. Now take the tail and fold it upwards. Pay attention to fold it so that its upper edge is parallel to the axis of symmetry of the plane. The same for the other side. Match the tail to the tail we have already folded. Our plane is almost ready. We just need to close the cockpit. We have the cockpit, and inside it are two corners that we folded earlier. Choose a side, and put the corner in the pocket on the other side. Pay attention to which corner it is, and which pocket you put it in, and of course, tighten. And lo and behold, we got a paper F-15. And now let's do some upgrades to the plane. You can staple the cockpit exactly where you put the corner in the pocket. The staple will make sure the plane doesn't open after a few crashes. And now we'll move on to creating our launcher, the track. We take the page and turn it to face downwards. Fold in half when the track is on the outside, just like this, and tighten. On the open side, take a stapler and staple 5 times. Choose a side, no matter which one. Notice the staple mark, which will be the front of our launcher. The plane will be launched in this direction. Now fold in half again. Now we will choose one of the sides and work on it. Fold it in half downwards towards the base of the launcher. Pay attention to the directions and where the bottom of the launcher is. Then fold in half again, this time upwards. Basically, we folded in half, then in half down again, and in half up again, and we got this shape. Now we will move to the other side and fold in the same way. Fold in half downwards, and fold again in half only upwards. And we got our launcher. Now we will take the rubber band. Notice the marking of the staple on the front of the launcher. We want to staple right on that mark. Let's put the rubber in such a way that we can staple it to the paper. Note that the rubber sits in the middle of the staple. Those who want can add reinforcements. Staple at the back of the launcher. And staple it right to that edge. And also on the other side. Now we can close and stretch our rubber band back. On the central part of the launcher. Put the plane right on the slot and quickly open the two parts of the launcher to launch the plane. Another upgrade can be done by cutting a bit from the back. It prevents the rubber band from getting stuck. And that's it. Thank you very much, everyone.